Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, hello Mrs. Melvi. We are from Group 10. Before start presentation, let me introduce our group members. First Andika Rara Syahrani, and then Satria Putra Pradana, next Siti Nurjani Gustiatin, and me Nadia Putri Intani, next Zaza Salsabila, and the last Kila Almira Rahma Fadila. This presentation we'll discuss about explaining the food onigiri tuna mayo. Before we head into the next session, I will read a point presentation. First about fun fact onigiri, next history onigiri, and then recipe, how to make, and the last nutrition fact. To shorten the time, let's head over to the presentation session. First presentation to Satria. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you for Nadia. My name is Satria, and here I will explain about fun fact of onigiri. One, onigiri are rice ball nigiri. In the word onigiri means to hold firmly. This comes from the way of making onigiri, which is to hold and hold the rice firmly to save it. Two, Japanese people eat onigiri as a side dish or main dish. Onigiri is in every convenience store or supermarket. 3. There are various forms of onigiri in addition to the triangular shape that is widely sold here. Onigiri comes in many other shapes including round and flat. 4. Variety of onigiri fillings. A very standard onigiri filling is umeboshi or sukudani type of food stewed in soy sauce. 5. There's there's are many ways to warp onigiri. Onigiri doesn't always have to be warped in sheet of red seaweed. 6. The rice used is not always white. And 7. Sold everywhere. Convenience store in Japan sell onigiri on the snack shelf along with sandwich and salads. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Satria. The next presentation will be presented by Siti Nurjani. Siti Nurjani, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Nadia, for the opportunities. Hello, everybody. My name is Siti Nurjani Gustiatin, and in this time, I will explain about history of onigiri. Simply stated, an onigiri is a round or triangular piece of Greek rice. Onigiri was once a favorite food for women in the imperial court of Japan and was also known as omusubi. It is believed that, according to historical records, food such as the onigiri existed from the 11th century onward, a large bowl of rice. It served as a picnic lunch, which was more practical but still filling. Then, in the 1980s, a group of researchers dug up artifacts in Ishikawa and discovered things like chunks of rice from past relics. Onigiri food has also been found in some other areas of Japan. This proves that onigiri was indeed consumed from time immemorial. That's all from my explanation. For the next discussion, I will return it to the moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jenny. The next presentation will be presented by Zelza Salsabila. Zelza Salsabila, the time is yours.
All right, thank you, Nadia. My name is Salsabila Putri, and now I would like to explain you about the recipe of Namayo onigiri. For the preparation times, you need 5 minutes, and for the cooking times, you need 30 minutes. To receive and serve 6 to 8 portions of tuna mayo onigiri. For the ingredients, first you need 1 or 2 seeds dried nori seaweed. You can divide into 4 parts, or you can wrap your rice. And second, you need 4 cups steamed Japanese rice. And third, you need 1 cup sesame. It is optional. You can add your rice or not, just optional. And for the filling, you need 1 piece of tuna can, and last you need mayonnaise. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Zaza. The next presentation will be presented by Kila. Kila, the time is yours.
I will explain you about how to make onigiri. First, gather the ingredients, all the ingredients. Next, cut each nori seed into 8 or 9 strips and put about a half cup of steamed rice in a rice bowl. Number 3, wet your hands with water so that the rice won't stick in your hand. Number 4, rub some salt on your wet hands. Next, place steamed rice in your hand and form into a triangle, making sure it is dense and thick. Put the mixed tuna and mayonnaise for filling into rice lightly. Next, hold rice between palms. Next, number 8, form rice into a round, a triangle or a cylinder by pressing lightly with both palms, securing filling in the middle. Roll rice ball in your hands and a few times, pressing lightly. Last one, wrap rice ball with a strip of 2 of nori or sprinkle some sesame seed on them, on the onigiri. And onigiri ready to serve. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kila. The last presentation will be presented by Andika Rara. So, Andika Rara, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you for Nadia. Hello, my name is Andika Rasharani from class 3B. And here I will explain about the nutrition facts in onigiri tuna mayo. And before I will explain about nutrition facts in onigiri tuna mayo, I will explain what is nutrition facts, what are the function of nutrition facts, and how to read nutrition facts. At first, what is nutrition facts? Nutrition facts is a label on food or beverage packaging that includes information related to the nutritional content of the product. This label can be your consideration as a consumer to buy an item. The second, what are the function of nutrition facts? The information on this label is very useful for someone who is restricting calorie intake or has certain medical conditions. And the last, how to read nutrition facts. If you want to read the nutrition facts on a product, first you have to pay attention to the number of serving per pack. One food package or one pack box or can usually has more than one serving. The number of servings per package shows the number of serving contained in one food package. For example, one onigiri tuna mayo has the description 6 to 8 servings per pack. This means that every one onigiri tuna mayo can be divided uh, into 6 to 8 servings or consumed 6 to 8 times with each frequency of consuming one serving. And each nutrition fact describes the nutritional content for one serving, not a package. If you eat one of these onigiri tuna mayo until it runs out, you get a nutritional intake of 6 to 8 times the value stated on the package. For example, one onigiri tuna mayo contains 119 calories. If you eat one onigiri tuna mayo, then you have eaten 119 calories multiplied by 6, which is 714 calories, or multiplied by 8, which is 952 calories. Another example is the total fat contained in one onigiri tuna mayo, as much as 1% per serving, which means we have met 1% of our fat needs in a day. And remember, this is only for one serving. And if you eat one onigiri tuna mayo, then you have fulfilled your needs, your fat in a day, as much as 6 to 8%. And this is also the same as the content of other nutrition facts, such as sodium and total carbohydrates. And keep in mind, also in a day, on average, our total calorie needs are only 2000 calories, and more than that can cause overweight. So don't eat too much onigiri, because in one onigiri tuna mayo, we already meet one third or half of our daily calorie needs. Okay, that's all I can say. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, dan I will return it to the moderator.
Okay, thank you Andika for the last presentation, and thank you everyone. That's all from us. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.